Howdy folks, this is Checkers back again with another episode of our Nuka World Vacation spin-off of our Fallout 4 Let's Play, and this time we are back with episode 7, and we are here at the Fizz Top Grill on top of Fizz Top Mountain. I've got our inventory stashed between the tool chest and the power armor station here, and we are about to go engage Gage in conversation. And how exciting will that be? Oh, look at all the things I missed. 18,556 rounds, 1438 rounds. Safe unlock expert. Of course we will. Sweet. And 1438 rounds. Automatic laser pistol, 11 bottle caps. Fancy hairbrush, good for silver. Fusion cell by 22. Medics by 2. Missiles by 8. Pre-war money by 12. Shotgun shells by 3. And a stim pack to boot. And a Wake Master alarm clock, Radaway Rad-X gold watch. Over boss's trunk. I guess I'm stealing from myself, but you know, why not?
Welcome home, boss. The digs are yours now. I hope you like the look. Coulter had some peculiar tastes. But this view is something, huh? Everything you see here is under your control, now that you're in charge.
Why put me in charge?
Yeah, I still don't get it. Why put me in charge?
You may have noticed that our former overboss, Coulter, was a fucking asshole. And that's me being nice. Ended up being poisoned for this whole operation. The way I see it, surviving the gauntlet means you've got what it takes. Or at least the potential. For a good while now, we've needed someone who can get shit done. Make real progress.
Okay, I like the sound of that.
I sure do like the sound of that.
I thought you might. Look, I'll be honest with you. This operation needs someone to step in and take the reins. Sure as hell ain't gonna be me. Leading outright ain't my style. And there's already some blaming me for supporting Coulter all this time. My talents are best put to use helping a new overboss get all this shit under control. You get me?
Talents?
What sort of talents would you say you have, Gage?
Aside from being a good shot and having a foul mouth, I've run with gangs nearly my whole life. I know how raiders think, what they're after, and how to use that to your advantage. Trust me, I'm in this just as much as you are. This shit needs to work out.
I understand.
I hear you, Gage.
Good. I know I'm throwing a lot at you all at once here. Let's take a step back and talk big picture, okay? Nuka World. Shit. This was the dream. Huge. Built like a goddamn fortress. You run this, world is yours. We had a good head start on it. A lot of work went into getting the disciples, the operators, and the pack to work together. But we got here. About a year ago, we pushed in through the front gate. Take over Nuka Town. Get these traitors under our thumb. And then, well, Coulter got lazy. He was content to sit on his ass. Never bothered putting in the effort to finish taking over the park. The gangs got restless and started pissing each other off. It is a real mess.
What kind of mess?
Wait, what kind of mess am I walking into here?
It was little shit at first. Heated tempers, arguments, the occasional shooting. Got worse over time, though. Gangs started staking out as much territory as they could. All being on top of each other like this. Started looking for excuses to turn on each other. If something ain't done soon to settle things down, it's gonna reach a point there ain't no coming back from.
I can fix this.
I can fix this. I can make this work.
Yeah? Man, I sure hope so. You know, I've heard of you, and that institute of yours. Some pretty shady stuff you all are up to. Guess I already know you're willing to do whatever it takes to get what you want, though. Look, I know these gangs. Been working with them or against them for years now. I'll help you, okay? walk you through everything. First thing you gotta do is get the gangs behind you. Without them supporting you, you're not getting shit done. You don't have to trust them. Hell, you don't even have to like them. But you need them to respect you enough to follow you.
Any advice?
Have any advice for how I should go about it?
Yeah, all right. The disciples like violence. The bloodier, the better. Tell them they'll get plenty of it. The operators are in it mostly for the money. They get promised caps, they'll listen to you. The pack, hell, I don't know. They follow whoever they think is the strongest. Show some teeth, I guess.
I think this is time to rule with an iron hand. They'll fear me.
They'll listen if they're all afraid of me.
Okay, settle down. Most of these psychos have seen shit that'd scare your nightmares. They're not gonna be that easy to intimidate. Look,
Oh.
technically, you're already the new overboss, right? That's like half the work done right there. Just meet the leaders. Talk with them. Flex your muscles a little. Show them you mean business.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do this.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. You just need to show them you're the right man for the job. I'll be here if you need me. You are the overboss after all. Just don't screw this up.
Okay. I'm willing to see what's going on before we start mass exterminations, but I don't promise that there won't be any mass exterminations. Let's see, what do we got here? First we have the Fizz Top Grill. We have something 22 meters that way, 72 that way. Well, let's see what's inside the Fizz Top Grill here. Park maps. Let's get that light on for you guys. A teddy bear and a stroller. Flip lighter, we'll take that. Nuka Cade ticket stack. A few caps. A Nuka Cola victory. 5308 rounds. Technical document won't help anyone at this point. Burnt textbook. Nuka cherry, sure, why not? And a Nuka Cola. Wonder if this just goes back up to where we were. Survey says, well, we're up somewhere, and have our very own little power armor station here. Some first aid, stim pack, and rat away. I guess I can stay there. 14 bottle caps, some wonder glue, some jet. That's where we came from. Door open. Okay, well, at least we have posable mannequins now, I guess. For those with the mannequin fetish. 7 fusion cells and a stim pack, closing the door. 14 bottle caps, duct tape. Okay, we'll take those. Coulter's terminal. Baseball bat. This must go out to where we just were. Armor workbench. Weapons workbench. And chem station. 12 fusion cells, 6308 rounds, 845 rounds, 1638 rounds, insta smash. Some jet, 43 pre-war money, 32 pre-war money, 10 plasma cartridges, 1145 rounds, fragmentation mine. Coffee cup, 5 bottle caps. Blamco mac and cheese. Alright, well, let's close that up. So we can take a quick look at Coulter's terminal, if it is quick. It's always hard to say with these. If you ain't Coulter, you're dead. This terminal is for all of Coulter's important personal overboss stuff. Keep your hands off to-do list. Shake down traders, make fun of Mason, check on power armor, count caps. Busy fella. Message from Gage. Messages from Gage. We made it. Terminal is all set up in your quarters. Guys should be hauling in the rest of the furniture you asked for. We've done real good, man. Got farther than I thought we would, to be honest. Once we've got the gang settled and everyone's healed up, we need to start coming up with a plan for the rest of the parks. Need to move. Hey, boss. I've had visits from 2 of the gangs in the last day. They're not happy, man. Wondering why it's been 3 weeks, why we ain't made moves on the rest of the parks. I gave them some small jobs to do. Should keep them busy for a while, but we really need to get a plan together. Set up a to-do list on your terminal like you asked for. Still not sure why you need it. Shit around here is real simple. We gotta talk. Look, we gotta do something. 3 months and no progress. This don't look good for you or for me. They're scared of you still, like they should be. So you ain't hearing the talk, but I'm telling you, the gangs want some action. You need to stop screwing around and sit down with me, okay? Deleted. Deleted. Next step. You deleted my last message, didn't you? I'm glad we had a chance to talk. I was able to smooth things over with the gangs and let them know you've got a plan. Now you just got to make sure you tell everyone. Hold a big meeting, pull everybody in that ain't on guard duty, show off. These guys are suckers for that shit. Gauntlet? Coulter, man, what the hell? I can't even find you. Where the hell have you been? What's this gauntlet thing the disciples are working on? I don't care how excited they are. This wasn't the plan. We didn't spend half a goddamn year here just to waste our time on this shit. Shit is serious. I can't keep covering for your ass. The gangs are already bored of this gauntlet of yours. New business ain't coming in, and we're not doing shit to expand. Guys can't even set foot in most of the parks without getting killed, and no one can get a word in with you because you're always tinkering with your goddamn power armor. The gangs have all been demanding to see you. I finally got them all to agree to a meeting, which I will have to hold because your ass isn't around. All good. Hey, boss, work things out with the gangs. It'll be just fine. Nisha says they've improved the gauntlet again. Sounds like it should be real interesting. Hope we get a real good show out of it. Have fun, boss. And that's probably where Gage decided that we needed to become the overboss. All right. I still wish one day we'd walk up to one of these and it would just have power armor. Some bit in it. Or just hanging on it, you know? Just one little, like, piece. Okay. Anyway. Back we go. And we can check out something else. After a little rocking out in the elevator. All right. Back to Nuka World. I'm kind of curious about the whole taking on the rest of the park thing. Well, whatever this is, it's next closest.
Nisha really only has one rule around here. Don't get caught.
I really want to experiment with that rule, but knowing how the game works, it might not really be excited by my experimentation with 11 bottle caps. Okay. Can't resist. Okay, and some buff jet, we'll grab that. Now, what do we got? 15 meters to...
That last one died too fast. I'm losing my touch.
And I just discovered Fizzdot Mountain? What's
Watch
in here?
yourself, boss. Because we sure will be.
Okay. No, I wasn't checking to see if there'd be any witnesses.
Well, you know we should run this place. Not some little greenie Gage dragged in.
We're giving him a second chance. Gage screws this up, he knows we'll skin him alive. So shut up and be patient.
What about you, big guy? Nothing to say on the matter?
As long as he doesn't get in my way. Don't much care.
Yeah, figured as much.
Both of you just get out of here. And make sure the others get the message.
The new OB, huh? I reckon you're here to talk to Nisha. She's in charge.
Don't look like much to me. You want to talk? Talk to Nisha.
Oh, love your hat. Hi, Nisha.
Hey.
So, you're Gage's little pet project.
Pet project?
Pet project? What's that supposed to mean?
Gage didn't say anything. Apparently, we're not good enough to run this place ourselves. Gage wanted to bring in his own little puppy to replace Coulter. But I guess training a puppy is way easier than getting us to do what he wants.
Watch it, lady. I'm no one's pet.
Really? Gage made Coulter, and now here you are. I'm just calling it as I see it. Everyone knows we all wanted Coulter dead. Of course, if I had my way, it would have been a slow, painful process. But whatever. Let's get this meet and greet over with. I'm Nisha. I lead the Disciples. We've only got one rule around here, and that's keeping the peace of this alliance. Otherwise, the way we see it, this world stopped caring about rules the moment people started dropping bombs on one another.
Keeping the peace?
What do you mean by keeping the peace?
It means do what you want, but don't get caught. The last thing I need is the operators and Pat breathing down my neck. We can take either of them one-on-one, but I don't like my odds when it comes to double duty. So keep the peace. It's the only rule we need.
I'm gonna try the sarcastic response.
I bet you guys are great at parties.
Side with us, you'll soon find out. Just don't slack off when it comes to actually doing your job. We got Coulter Nuka Town, and suddenly he forgot the big picture. We both know how that turned out. Although I could give him a little credit. He built the gauntlet, after all. Of course, it was total shit at first. No imagination. But we spiced it up a bit.
Cakewalk.
You call that a gauntlet? More like a cakewalk.
Do cakewalks end in death? Because if Gage hadn't helped your ass, you'd be dead right now. Let's just hope Gage is right about you. He made a lot of promises to get us here, and never followed through. So you better not screw this up, because I'm not about to tolerate another round of bullshit.
Are you questioning me?
Are you questioning me? You're overboss?
Not questioning. Just curious. We were wrong about Coulter. We won't make the same mistake twice.
I'm the best.
I'm the best there is.
Willing to bet your life on that? You see, the Disciples don't make empty threats. We make good on them. We aren't swayed by caps like those spoiled brats obsessed with their hair, or those savage animals who can't behave in public. Fuck this up, and I will kill you. Although, I admit I have even better plans for Gage. But, if you support us and keep your promises like a good little overboss, we back you. You get to live, and everybody wins.
I don't make promises. And you'll do what I say.
Looks like you're already a step above Coulter. We'll see how this plays out. For now. But if you change your tune and decide to play nice, there's no shortage of work around here. So, if you're looking to prove you've got what it takes, you know where to find me.
Oh, well. I feel somehow as if my first instinct would be to kill everything in here. But I kind of want to see what everything is about before I make such a drastic decision. Or at least such a permanent decision. Mentats, Wonderglue. Anyway. So, those are the, what are you called again?
Sure, we carry
Disciples.
guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not fun unless you're up close and personal.
Must leave before I harm the disciples. Must leave before I harm the disciples. Okay.
Come across any Hebologist crazies? Just ignore them. Told those freaks to stick to their camp.
Hebologist? Okay. Power armor station. Interesting. Okay,
These
well.
are boring as hell since Nisha made us team up. I ain't no fan of playing nice with others.
Oh, this is going to be difficult. Must exert restraint, must exert restraint, must exert restraint. Okay. Exerting restraint, and probably a good time to stop episode 7 and say that we will, of course, be back in episode 8. And they really did some interesting work. I mean, just, that image alone. Fascinating. Okay, anyway, I want to thank you guys again for joining me, and thank you, as always, for your kind words and support. And I would like to remind you that I have a Twitter link in the description of the video and on my channel main page. If you're on mobile, it'll be on my channel About page. Also, if you look in the upper right-hand corner, you will see a small letter I with a white circle around it. These are cards and links to other videos that I've made. I would like to thank you for watching. I hope you found the video entertaining and maybe just a little informative. I would like to invite you to subscribe and ask you to please take care.